Game number 2 of this best of 5 is going to be played on merry-go-round, with Petraeus spawning at the 2 o'clock position as the yellow Zerg player and his opponent playing for Team Cascade. It's Complain from Israel playing as the green Terran player at the 6 o'clock. Petraeus going to be very lucky with his first scout around, with his first Overlord scouting in the right direction. So I'm just trying to adjust my screen. This is actually pretty good. I'll just leave it like this. Right, so Complain this time around, it's probably going to be a Reaper by the looks of things. Yep. Definitely going to be a Reaper. Makes sense on a map such as this. You can get an easy scout going for you. And Petraeus, let's take a look. Looks like pool hatch gas. So again, the safest of greedy openings, or you know, the safest variant of any opening, period, because you're opening with pool first. And again, pulling all the drones off gas once he gets the 100. Complain sees that the pool has begun researching metabolic boost, so that's fine. Is he going to be playing mech once more? That's what I want to know. Reactor going to be built on top of those barracks. Probably a factory to follow that up. That doesn't tell us anything yet. Until we see a tech lab on the barracks researching STEM, we pretty much don't know what's going to happen. There's the expansion being scouted by Petraeus. And continuously producing queens. Wonder how many in total Petraeus is going to get in the beginning of the game. I would say 3, but because it makes sense, right? I also wonder, is this going to wait? Do we have? No, we don't have a second gas, so no banshees, at least not for the time being. I don't think. We still have some gas here for Complain. I wonder what he's going to do with that. Or is he just going to save it up for later? That's the question. Petraeus probably still... probably going to be playing... I mean, last time we saw him on this map, he went for a 2-base muta build into a 3rd base against Treylock. So he may do the same thing again. It's very safe on this map, but no. 3rd base at the 6-minute mark. No quick lair. Just now has the 100 gas. That would be required. Going to go for a scouting run. Of course, Complain is going to deny this Overlord from ever coming in. Petraeus will have to turn around unless he just really wants to sacrifice it. There are 2 Marines here, so there's no way this Overlord would have survived very deep into the Terran base. Cloak on the way, so yeah, delayed Banshee opener here. Banshees, Hellions, depends on how well Complain will play this. If he can play this right, he can get a lot of damage done. I mean, these are good spawn positions for him to... Oh, nice spaceship, bro. These are good spawn positions for him to attack the main mineral line over here. So, Complain going forward with this. Another tech lab being built on the barracks, so probably Complain again going to switch into bio after this, just ramping up the stakes or the pressure from last game by adding on Banshees. But we already have Spores finishing everywhere for Petraeus. He knows the timing for the Banshees, he knows that his opponent is probably likely to try it because this is merry-go-round and because of the spawn positions. So he just prepares in advance. Yeah, he'll narrowly not lose that one queen. This is what having multiple queens defending with enough energy gets you. Transfusions can be so frustrating to play against, by the way. So, looks like this is going to turn into a pretty normal game. 1-1 upgrades on the way for the Zerg player, additional barracks being added on by Complain, Stimpak being researched, and more Banshees. That's a little bit surprising. He did finish the reason for Cloak as well. I mean, if you can kill all the anti-air, then Banshees obviously rule supreme until Murals is unlocked. Then it's not true anymore. But if he wants to make such use of the Banshees, he would have to hurry up with that. Complain will have to play defensively as is, because of how late his upgrades will be. I mean, he will be missing one upgrade. 1-1 is just about to be done for Petraeus as he engages into the Terran army. A little bit prematurely, we can see the 1-1 finishing after the battle. Transfuse... no transfusion available. Queen goes down. Petraeus is holding on quite admirably. Or if not comfortably. Still on 61 drones, so he's not actually taking any economical damage with this. He's taking out the Banshees as well. And with the upgrade advantage, if he queues up 2-2 right now, he'll just have such a strong mid game against Complain. Every single trade that he'll make will be a favorable one. Come on, do it. Do it. 2-2 upgrades. Petraeus, do it. You have more than enough. Come on, dude. Yes! 4th base going up as well. And Complain, well, he still doesn't have a 3rd. So that's a little bit unfortunate. And this is a really weird mix of tanks, Marines, Banshees. It's almost like 2011 again. This is what Terran players played back then. I mean, tanks with bio and medevacs, pretty much. But now with the mutalisks out, this is well, dropping is certainly not a possibility. Banshees may get some work done if there's no detection around, but otherwise Petraeus is just in a very good position. Centrifugal hooks for the Banelings are just about to finish as the attack is coming. Right on time. He's got like... this guy has like these perfect timings. And this force... I don't mean to... I don't mean to be the meanie here, but this force is too damn small. Petraeus trying to cut off the reinforcements, not gonna happen. But yeah, Banshee gonna go down. 4th is still under siege, so Petraeus will have to do something about that, but I think he still has time. Complain finally getting his 3rd base up. But this is a good position for Complain. 3 tanks pretty much safeguard the entire infantry here. Nothing can close in from this angle. The only angle that Petraeus would be able to use is from the top, which again, you just retreat to the tanks and the tanks blast away all the banelings. So very nicely done by Complain, I have to say. And he retreats back. He does not want to stay there more than is necessary. Oh, okay. These mutas are not going to get too much done. Just tickle the Marines a little bit, somewhat, and well, the banelings, however, they may have something to say about this. The Lings are encircling the Marines. Banelings are getting decent connection. Oh, well, okay, they could have gotten a better connection on this clump of Marines, but the left side has all been cleaned up. All in all, Petraeus has bought himself enough time to get this base up sort of safely, and now that he controls the center of the map, and now that he can get his creep spread going properly, he should be able to dictate the pace of the game a little bit more. At least on his side of the map he should. Because right now, Complain, I mean, if he funnels his army through the center, then all of this area is going to be used against him. Petraeus can set up numerous flanks up there to not ever allow Complain to cross the midfield. At the same time, he's using the Mutalisks to cause economical damage to his Terran opponent. And Complain is kind of like pinned down. We have a run-by into the third base. Well, it gets 2 SCVs before it has to retreat. But, you know, all in all, Petraeus is doing a very good job. Now, mind you, Complain, he lost 25 SCVs, yes, but he's still at 42. Not too bad of a number. His army supply is still larger than Petraeus's, so this is something that he can use to his advantage, the sheer numbers. But he has to be careful because he won't be able to replenish as easily as Petraeus will be, since he's on the lower economy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the depot is down! It's not up! The Marine is standing on top of the depot. He can't even lift the depot. Banelings, unfortunately, not capitalizing on the advantage. The Lings have 39 SCVs killed total. Lings in the main base, camping the production pretty much, killing even more SCVs. Total chaos ensuing in the ranks of the Green Terran player. Petraeus just retreats his Mutalisks and his Banelings and leaves the Lings to do their work. Wow. And he's just going to constantly try and take out the third base. He won't succeed, but the effort is what counts in this case. And I have to say, if you take a look at Complain, despite all the damage that he took, he's down to 19 SCVs. He's still at 184 supply. His army is 165 supply big. This guy has some unbelievable macro in spite of this all. Okay, so this is his only one last chance. 16 SCVs, there's no getting back from this. Petraeus tries to set up a good arc, charges into the infantry ranks. That's not a good split by Complain, oh my goodness! The entire center body of his army just evaporated, and Complain GG's out.